What's up, SRL fans, and welcome back to another review video. This time we're gonna have a look back at the Spanish Grand Prix, the round 2 of Season 4 that took place last Saturday, and yeah, let's just have a look at how things went at Barcelona. So on to the qualifying results. It's an very interesting order, with René van der Steur taking pole and the surprise of the weekend, Ivan Brito taking P2 in his Williams. Behind him it was Francis McGinn, Sandro Doulis, Fons van Hoyten, Coyle Higgins, also great outing by him in P6, and his Dion-style reserve driver Luke Smith, Yannick Verstappen, Samuel Brandt, Vasilis Pietsiotis, who got the qualifying ban at Baku, and Jorge Carrera in last. Championship leader Nick van Helder unfortunately couldn't make the race, so this is a very crucial race for Francis McGinn and Sandro Doulis to close the points gap to Nick van Helder. So Francis drops down the order on the start. Nothing else happens. Because he had dirty tires from the formation lap, and in the background we can see an incident, and this is Francis McGinn. He got involved in an incident between Samuel Brandt and Yannick Verstappen, and all of them are in the gravel, all of them got damaged, and these are the chances of Francis McGinn winning this race done. And this was very crucial because, like I said, Nick van Helder not making this race, and so this was very crucial for Francis McGinn to make up some good points. But here we can see what happened from Samuel Brandt's POV. Going into turn 1, everything's clean, but then Yannick Verstappen makes contact with the rear of Francis McGinn, and all of them go into the gravel and into the walls. So all of them are now forced to pit, and all of their races are pretty much done from now on. Maybe not Francis, because we know his pace. He can probably get up into like P5. And this was the story of the race, basically. The two Greeks, Sandro Doulis and Vasilis Pietsiotis, battling it out. They were on the same strategy. René van der Steur, the actual race leader, wasn't. He was on a 2-stop, so he already pitted on, I think it was lap 7, letting both Pietsiotis and Doulis now in the lead. And they changed position pretty much every lap going into turn 1, as we can see here. Once Doulis was up, next lap Pietsiotis went by him again. Really nice battle, seeing that. Also, it's a battle in the championship, with Pietsiotis not being far behind Doulis. Really nice battle with them, slipstreaming with DRS down the straight and going into turn 1, and nicely done. Then it was Pietsiotis pitting for his first stop. Doulis already made his stop an lap earlier, so he made the undercut. And as we can see here, it worked. Doulis got by Fons van Hoyten. Now Vasilis Pietsiotis came out of the pits. He's obviously on very cold medium tires, so Doulis makes it around the outside of turn 2, and now he has got the inside for turn 3, and he gets the move done. René van der Steur is now the leader, but like I said, he's on a 2-stop. He still needs to pit one more time, so he's probably going to lose the lead here to Doulis. But on lap 17 now, Vasilis Pietsiotis got into the slipstream of Sandro Doulis, goes down the inside into turn 1. Doulis tries to make the switch back, but goes too low, and he gets a corner-cutting penalty for that, and also loses the lead. Well, the initial race lead, because obviously René van der Steur hasn't pitted yet. And that's what happens on lap 21. Van der Steur goes into the pits and makes his second pit stop, which drops him down to P3, leaving the two Greeks in first and second place. Here we can see Van der Steur coming out in turn 3 in P3. He really needs to make some time now, but he just didn't hit the pace that Doulis and Pietsiotis had, so he couldn't catch them, so it was P3 in the end for him. But it was Vasilis Pietsiotis taking his second ever SRL win. After winning the season opener at Hockenheim, he's now back on the top step of the podium, picking up nice 25 points. And he wins ahead of Sandro Doulis, so it's another Greek 1-2. Doulis with 3 seconds behind him. In P3, it's René van der Steur, and Francis McGinn actually could recover to a nice P4, but that's definitely not what he was looking for. entering this race. Then it's Dion Stahl with a nice P5 finish. Then it's Fons van Houten. Colin Higgins in P7 with his best race of the season. Ivan Brito, after starting second, he dropped down to P8. Samuel Brand and Yannick Verpeten, after being involved in the starting crash, they are down at 9 and 10th. Then it's Jorge Carrera and Luke Smith in last place. He retired early on. He was on the wrong foot basically all weekend long. Also in qualifying, he wrecked as well. So these are our results, and let's go over to the standings. Now it's Nick van Gelder who missed this race. He only got a 2-point lead now ahead of Francis McGinn. Then it's Sandro Doulis, so also really closed the gap in the last few races. Then it's Vasilis Petitsiotis in 4th, René van der Step in 5th, Lewis Marshall in 6th, who's obviously retired of SRL. Then it's Dion Stahl, Jesper Lempinen, and Bart Godelda also couldn't make the race. Ken Weston Edwards, same for him. Then it's Samuel Brandt, Jorge Carrera, Fons van Houten, Luke Smith in P14. Then it's Tim Hofnagel, Sim van Elden, Jeroen Marusic, Yannick Verpeten moving up into P14. Then it's Ivan Brito, Colin Higgins, Jan Holm, Irfan Daniel. In the points, in the team standings, it's Racing Point Force India still leading the championship with a big gap ahead of Scuderia Ferrari, who got past Haas F1 team. Then it's Red Bull with 141 points. Then it's Renault, Williams, Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, McLaren, and down in the last place it's Scuderia Rosso with 7 points. So next race will be tomorrow, the French Grand Prix at returning to Les Castellets in south of France. Tune in 3 p.m. UK time. Obviously, we're going to be live on YouTube with our commentator Fox again, so make sure you won't miss that. So yeah, leave a like if you joined this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Also check out our Instagram account, it's down in the description. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope I see you tomorrow. Goodbye.